The objective of our lesson is I can solve two-step equations. All right, steps to solving two-step equations. So first, let's label this equation we have. So here we have a constant. It's the number with no variable. And then the number with the variable is the coefficient. So first, we're going to add or subtract the constant. Here in this problem, we have addition. So we're going to use subtraction. We're going to minus 3 from both sides. We're going to have 2x equals 6. Now we're going to multiply or divide by the coefficient. So our coefficient in this problem is 2, and we have multiplication. So we're going to use division. So we divide both sides by 2. We get x equals 3. We can check this as well. We would do 2 times 3 plus 3. That's 6 plus 3, which is 9. So that's right. So we're going to use these same rules to solve these two-step equations. All right, so here are steps. I just abbreviated them. So first, we're going to add or subtract. So again, we have addition. So we're going to subtract 8 from both sides. Then we have 6x equals 42. And now we're going to multiply or divide. We have multiplication in our problem. So we're going to divide. We're going to divide both sides by our coefficient, which is 6. Cancels on this side. We get x alone here. 42 divided by 6 is 7. So if we were to check this, 6 times 7 is 42. And then 42 plus 8 is 50. And that's the same as this here. So we know we did this right. So we're going to use these same steps to solve on the next problem. All right, so I'm going to put the steps right here again. All right, so here we have 2n minus 5 equals 11. So here we have subtraction in the problem, so we're going to use addition. We're going to add the constant 5. So we add 5 to both sides. We get 2n equals 16. So then we have to multiply or divide. We have multiplying in the problem, 2 copies of n. So we're going to divide by 2. So we find that n equals 8. And then we can check our answer by doing 2 times 8 minus 5. 2 times 8 is 16. Minus 5 is 11. And that's what we had to get. I'm going to put the steps really quick so I can have... All right, so in this problem, we are first going to add or subtract. So here we have 7 alone, so that's what we're going to add or subtract. It doesn't have any anything in front of it, a negative, so we're going to assume it is a positive number. So technically, we have addition here, so we're going to subtract. And the reason I can say that is because this is the same thing as negative 3y plus 7. So we're going to subtract 7 from both sides. Negative 3y will be by itself on the left. 34 minus 7 is going to be 27. Now we're going to multiply or divide. We have multiplying, so we're going to divide here. 27 divided by negative 3 is negative 9. So when we check this, we have 7 minus 3 times negative 9. 3 times negative 9 is negative 27. Double negative here is a positive. 7 plus 27 is 34. So we did this right. This all set up. All right, so first we're going to add or subtract. We have subtracting in the problem, so we're going to add. We're going to add our constant again, 7. So we're going to have this cancel on this side. 9 plus 7 is going to be 16. Then we have x over 2 equals 16. So we're going to multiply or divide. We have division in the problem, so we're going to multiply. We're going to times 2 on both sides. Then we have x by itself over here equals 16 times 2 is 32. And then if we checked our answer, 32 divided by 2 minus 7 is the same as 16 minus 7, which is 9. So first we're going to add or subtract here. We are going to add or subtract our constant, remember, so it's going to be the 1. We have addition, so we're going to use subtraction. The 1 will go away on this side. We're going to do the same thing to the right side, which will be negative 8. Then we're going to have negative 1 over 3m equals negative 8. This is actually the same as m over negative 3. So I'm going to rewrite it like that because I think it's easier that way. So now we have division. So we're going to use multiplication. And we have negative 3 over 1 on both sides. And we have m equals negative 8 times negative 3 is positive 24. And you can think about this when we check it, negative 1/3 times 24 plus 1. So 1/3 of 24 is 8, and it's negative, plus 1 will be negative 7. So we know we did this right. So for this problem where we have a fraction bar, we're actually going to first multiply, not divide, by the denominator of the fraction. So that will be 8. So we're going to multiply both sides by 8. Negative 3 times 8 is negative 24. On the right-hand side, this actually cancels. And it's just left as x plus 11 is negative 24. So the second thing we're going to do is add or subtract here. So it's kind of opposite because we have this fraction bar. So we're going to minus 11. And we get x equals negative 35. And let's just check this. So we have negative 35 plus 11 over 8. Negative 35 plus 11 is going to be negative 24 divided by 8, which is going to be negative 3. All right, so again, we're going to multiply by 9. 9 times 4 is 36, is w plus 8. And now we're going to subtract 8. And then 36 minus 8 is 28. W is 28. And then if we were to check this, we want 4 to be our answer. 28 plus 8 over 9 is the same as 36 over 9, which is 4. So this works. So after this lesson, you should feel comfortable solving two-step equations.